two vegetarian dishes, let us cook something to satisfy the palates of our non-vegetarian friends. Today we are going to make Kadai Chicken. Chicken, as you know, can be made in many ways. Let us begin with this popular dish that is easy, unique and super delicious. So let's start cooking. Welcome back, friends. For Kadai chicken, the most important ingredient is your chicken. I have here 1 kilogram of fresh chicken on bone. A small tip to all of you, especially the beginners. Whenever we wash chicken, once it is washed and cleaned, leave the chicken marinated in a little salt and about 1 or 2 teaspoons of vinegar for about 10 minutes, and then nicely rinse it in clean running water. By doing that, you will get rid of any kind of smell or the slimy feel that you might get on the chicken. Now the first step, of course, is to marinate my chicken with about 1/4 teaspoon of turmeric powder, about half teaspoon of Kashmiri chili powder, juice of half lemon, about half teaspoon of salt. I'm going to use my hands, which are clean, to marinate my chicken. After rubbing in the masalas and the salt and the lemon juice, I leave my chicken for 10 minutes to marinate. So now let's have a look at the ingredients that we need for making our Kadai chicken. As we have taken 1 kilogram of chicken, we need the equal amount of tomatoes, and that is 1 kilogram of tomatoes diced. In this recipe, we do not use onions. The predominant flavor is that of tomatoes, fenugreek and coriander. I have here 8 red chilies which I have coarsely ground. Please adjust the red chilies according to your family's preference. If you want it mildly spicy, take only 3 or 4 red chilies. 1 tablespoon of coriander seeds which I have coarsely ground. I have about 40 grams of ginger, 3 green chilies which I have just slit. I have 1 teaspoon of fenugreek Kasuri Methi, 2 teaspoons of Garam Masala, 3 teaspoons of garlic paste, and about half a cup of coriander. So I've kept my kadai on the fire and it's quite hot. So I reduce the flame and I just add in about 1 teaspoon of olive oil. Now I've just given it a swirl and I'm going to put in my chicken on that high heat so that it quickly sears up. Remember to keep your fire on high so that your chicken quickly sears up and the juices remain within. This is done so that your chicken doesn't dry out and your chicken remains succulent once it is done. So I'm going to leave it on this till my chicken changes color. I'm not going to cook it. I'm just going to leave my chicken in the kadai till it changes color. The chicken has changed color now. I will take it out along with the remaining juices and then start frying the masala. Now I have taken out my chicken and into the wok I am again going to pour in a little olive oil, about a teaspoon, about half a teaspoon of ghee or clarified butter. Now I am going to drop in my garlic paste into the hot oil. I'm going to saute the garlic till it is brown. You can see that my garlic has been sauteing for about 5 minutes on medium-low fire, and now it's a light golden brown in color, and that's what I want. My garlic is cooked. I'm going to drop in my pounded red chilies and my coarsely crushed coriander seeds, and I give it a quick stir. We saute it till we get a nice aroma. Keep your fire on medium-low. We don't want our chilies and our coriander seeds to burn. Now I am going to add my tomatoes too. put in my green chilies and I reserve a few for garnishing. I'm going to put in 2/3 of my ginger and half of my coriander leaves or dhania patta. I increase the fire to high, give it a nice mix. At this point, I will add my salt. We have added a little salt to the chicken, so be careful while you are adding your salt. So I have put in my pound spices, that is my chili and coriander, my tomatoes, green chilies, ginger and coriander leaves and salt. Now I am going to close it and allow the tomatoes to cook. Okay, so my tomatoes are cooking and they've become quite soft. So this is the time I am going to add in my chicken. Add the chicken. Along with the juices that were left. I put in the chicken and given it a nice stir. And now I am going to close it and allow my chicken to cook till it's tender. Make sure that you stir your chicken occasionally so that it doesn't stick to the bottom. So the chicken has been simmering for about 15 minutes. And I have stirred it occasionally and now it looks nice. The gravy has thickened and the oil has separated. It has come onto the surface. You've seen that I have not added much oil, but that's enough. You don't really need much oil. My chicken is tender, I can see that. And the gravy is the right consistency. I need this much gravy. So I'm going to just add in the Garam Masala, about 2 teaspoons, the Kasuri Methi, which I will give a nice rub in my palms. Just sprinkle it over my chicken and give it a nice mix. I have mixed it nicely and I turn off the fire and close it and keep it for 5 minutes before serving. So I have dished out the Kadai chicken and I'll just garnish it with a few pieces of grated ginger, some coriander leaves, and a few green chilies. So that's your super delicious Kadai chicken, which will go very well with any kind of Indian bread. So let's not wait.